Now on a 1, 2, 3. Who could it be? Coming with a grip of gangsta shit for 93, so 94's a rob, nigga. Back on up and let me on my dog.
Psych! I'm not a gangster at all. I'll tell you what happened. I was outside in my bamboo cigar lounge, enjoying my cigar, listening to my cousin's new mixtape out of Atlanta. I gotta say, it was pretty awesome. Nice beats, but some of the content I couldn't relate to, you know. He was hiding bullets in closets, and he had robbed a couple people on some songs, and I kept thinking, man, you're not gangster. So you grew up on a golf course in Seattle, man. What are you rapping about? As soon as I had that thought, I got midway through the cigar, and I saw a rodent stick its head underneath the fence in my bamboo lounge. I did it what every gangster would do in that situation. I jumped up, and I said, oh, hell no. That's not what I did at all. I jumped onto my couch that I was sitting on, and I said, oh! Huh? As soon as I did that, my 90-pound gold retriever, Copper, a.k.a. Party Dog, came running over to me. He was giving me the dog eyebrow face like he was trying to communicate. He was like, as if to say, what's up, man? I was like, yo, it's a rat. And he goes, huh? I said, rat, get it. And then he took off, took 2 steps. Then he turned back, looked at me. He was like, by the way, you ain't gangster. And I was like, hold up, you can speak? So he starts chasing along the fence line, and he goes up, comes back, looks at me. I'm still on the couch, like, yeah, good dog, good dog. Takes another beeline in the other direction. Then he circles up the other fence, goes up behind me, and I just start hearing some scuffling. I hear some scuffling going on back there, but I'm still on the couch, and I'm too scared to get off the couch because I'm pretty sure that this rodent is going to come by any moment and run across my feet, and I was going to scream out loud, and then my wife was going to come outside, like, what is happening out here? And I'm like, you married a lady. I don't know. I should be doing more about this, but there's a rat out here trying to ruin my time. Turns out it wasn't a rat at all. Saw a little black squirrel running along the fence, jumped into a tree and went out of there. No sooner had that happened, my 90-pound gold retriever came back around the corner with a tennis ball in his mouth and dropped it at my feet, as if to tell me that I wasn't gangster at all, and neither was he, and he and I should probably go play catch. I just kicked that tennis ball, and he didn't like it. It was like one salty dog. And I thought right at that moment, I know what I'm making tonight. I'm gonna make a salty dog. Salty dog is a variation of a cocktail called a Greyhound, which is made with gin and grapefruit juice, which is ironically what Snoop was drinking in that famous song. He was rolling down the street, smoking Indo and sipping on Greyhounds. It's not gangster at all. It doesn't even rhyme. But you add salt to the rim of the glass that you put the concoction in, it's a salty dog. And because my dog tried his best today to defend his master from what I thought was a rat, turned out to be a squirrel. I'm scared of both of them, didn't matter what it was. I'm gonna make a cocktail I've never made before in his honor. And I'm either gonna call it the Goofy Dog, because he does get banged out at dog parks, or the Party Dog, which is what they call him at the dog park. So the traditional Greyhound just has 1.5 ounces of gin with 2 ounces of grapefruit juice. And then the Party Dog, or the Goofy Dog, is gonna have this pomegranate liqueur, a little bit of Selma Hayek, Saint Germain, grapefruit juice, and a little bit of lime juice. So let's get started. So salty dog is gonna go in a rocks glass. So I'm gonna salt the rim, taking a piece of my citrus, holding the glass down, rimming around the outside, roll it in my coarse salt, sit the glass down. Now I'm gonna take my 2 mixing glasses, fill them with ice. Can you imagine if later on that day, my homie Dr. Troop, my homie Dr. Dre came through with some grapefruits and some gin, and then we made Greyhounds. You'd have been like, what is this song we're dancing to? I hate it. Hip hop would have been forever changed. Anyway, we're gonna put 1.5 ounces of grapefruit juice into this Greyhound, and then 2 ounces into the new Party Dog or the Goofy Dog. I haven't decided yet. And we're gonna do 2 ounces of grapefruit juice. I'm gonna want to make a twist at the end for my Party Dog, so I'm gonna cut that off before I slice this in half. Set that to the side, and then cut the grapefruit into quarters. You're gonna get about 1/4 ounce out of each grapefruit that you squeeze, so measure appropriately. So we're gonna do 2 ounces over here, so I'm gonna squeeze 4 of these directly into the glass. But it really depends on how juicy the grapefruit is. Some of them have more juice than other ones. It's just dirty. All right. And in the Party Dog cocktail, brand new on the scene, I'm gonna put 2/4 or a quarter of a grapefruit into the drink, and then I'm gonna do half a lime juice, and then finish it off with the pomegranate liqueur and Soma Hayek. Put a half a lime into that. And then I'm gonna do a 1/2 ounce each of the pomegranate and the Saint Germain. So. Because this is a very boozy cocktail, I'm gonna get a nice big boozy glass for it. And put ice in both. Because we're almost at shaking time. Can you imagine if my wife would come outside and I was out there screaming on the couch with a cigar in my mouth? She said was wrong. I'd be like, man, somebody tried to rob me out here, man. It's crazy. Copper and I, we chased him through the fence. Do you need me to call the police? No. He said he's not coming back. Shake it up. So your salty dog traditionally will get garnished with a piece of grapefruit. So let's pour that first. Throw that on there. And now, you tell me. It's either the Party Dog or the Goofy Dog, but I'm going with Party Dog. Going this nice highball glass. Remember our twist? Pick it up, express it over the top, rim that glass, throw it in the side. Salty Dog. And I'm going with the Party Dog.